that nest is cleared out. So let's start the long, long, long walk home. Good morning, everyone. Dave from the Wee Hours here, back with some more of Stranded Alien Dawn. What is that? A second mech? Is that a second mech I see down there? A second giant death bot down here? Yeah, we're making a second mech. In fact, Carter's building it right now. Carter's constructing a combat mech here. We've picked up an extra mech core and we're using it to its full advantage by building the giant mech instead of the mini mech over here. Not that there's anything wrong with the mini mech. Well, there is, actually. It doesn't have rockets. The giant mech does. Who's having a problem with their gear here? Edmund? I mean, it's not terrible, Edmund. I mean, your gun's a little bit bunk, but it's pretty good. It's not bad, Edmund. I think we could all calm down about that a little bit. What else do I have going on here? What season is it? It's spring. Okay, so the planting is getting done. That's all happening. We're converting our cement walls into carbon walls because I'm swimming in carbon nanotubes right now, and I know where to find more of them. There's a nest we haven't exploited yet, and I think there's a nest we haven't even taken out yet. Yeah, here we go. Get some ore over here, which is very, very welcome. And then we got rid of this nest, but I'm pretty sure there's another. No, we've already exploited that nest. Well, somewhere around here, there's more nests we can be taking advantage of. I want to keep moving on the idea of getting the big relay thing up and running, the thing that we're supposed to be making there. Yeah, the Ansible relay. We're going to need some more electronics. We'll need some more CPU cores. That's fine. I can put those together over time, but I'm trying to think about where to put it. It's a big thing. It's not a small thing. I was thinking of putting it over here, but then I'm going to have to build a giant wall all the way around this to, I assume, protect it. I don't know what's going to happen, but, you know, I've played a couple of games in my time, and I bet when we turn the thing on, everything in the area is going to want to come over and murder it. Maybe over here would be a good spot. That's not bad at all. I could cover it with a couple of towers, put in some turrets on the inside. All right, this is tempting fate, but we've had an attack fairly recently, so we might not have another one sort of nowish. Let's see what I can do about maybe putting up some walls around this. Show me that thing one more time. Give me a vague idea of the size of it. Okay, so if I tucked this guy sort of here-ish, I could build a wall very easily around it. So let's go to defense and fortification and the carbon walls. Let's start it here, bring it out to, say, here, and then over. I want to line it up with that gate wall there. So here, and then, oh, got it, perfect. Okay, right to there. And let's put another gate right here at the front. I may or may not get rid of that other gate. We'll kind of cross that bridge when we come to it. And then we're obviously going to want some defense around here too. Hold that thought. Slam that into pause mode for right now. How about we did a tower, sort of, show me which way around? Yeah, no, the first way, the one you had the first time. There we go. Put that guy sort of right in the corner. Might be a good idea. Yeah, put that one there. And then put another one of those over here. This is going to chew up a lot of my carbon, but I think that's going to be okay. Again, I can find more of it. There are more nests that we haven't completely mined out yet. This one, we've got everything, but there's more around here. And you know what? Another one will pop up. There's one over there. There's one right over here. Nope, that's ore, Dave. In fact, that's not even ore. It's a rock. Ooh, and the other mech is done too. Carter must have finished that off. Okay, who has mechs right now? So this is Carter's, and this is Edmund's. All right, I'd actually like Jack and Ken to keep doing what they're doing because they have the long-range sniper rifles. Maki, you're kind of terrible at everything. Combat, you're indifferent to combat, so you don't like doing it. Vivian, you don't care about it. Yeah, I always get those two confused. Maki doesn't like doing combat. Vivian doesn't care. Vivian's actually slightly better than Maki. I'd rather have, even though Ken is way better at this, but Ken's got the sniper rifle. And on a tower, he's going to do amazing work. So will Jack. Jack's really good, got the sniper rifle, and he'll do great work on a tower. Weirdly, I'm gonna give the mech to Vivian because, I mean, it's got rockets. You don't actually have to be that good with a rocket. You just have to sort of aim in the general direction. All right, Vivian, as much a surprise to you as anyone else, you own a mech now. So once again, we're going to need a lot of CPU cores and electronics. All right, we're waiting on the AI core. I'd like to get that kind of done because I wouldn't mind having another robot around here. Then we're moving back onto CPU cores, which is what, some silicone and some metal alloys. Where are we at on silicone these days? 600. Okay, great, good. That's fine. And we're growing more. Mech core, we can actually take that off for right now. I don't need that immediately. I've got 2 giant mechs and a mini mech. I think we're going to be okay with that. How about we just start crafting electronics until we have, say, I'm going to say 65, because I need 50 for the thing, and I'm going to need some spares to do repairs as things break down. And we'll keep a couple of light murders going on, just keep some food going in, take out that one, take out that one. The combat drone will be over here. Yep, already on its way. Can't wait to kill an Ulfin. These things just love shooting the Ulfins. I would too, because it poses 0 threat. The drone is up in the air, Ulfins can't fly, it's just basic physics. My other thought with that relay that we're putting up is going to be power. We're going to need, I'm going to guess, more than a little bit of it. So let's deconstruct this and deconstruct that, and then I'll transform those over into the carbon wind turbines, which is basically double the power of the regular one. Insufficient storage space for what? A mech core, or whatever that was, the AI core, excuse me. Okay. I can begin to solve that problem, sort of, vaguely. How about we did just a regular old storage shelf? Yeah, just out of wood. I've got plenty of wood right now. So out of wood, say, here? Not there, though. Okay, that works. I don't like that, though. Do that, but do it different in a way that is aesthetically pleasing to me. Now, it's blocking something. Must be a... Oh, there's a light right above it. All right. Maybe tuck it not in front of the window. Hang on, just slam it in the corner here by the bench. I just really need the one, so we'll just throw the AI cores on that. Now, with that AI core done, can I get another robot? What is that? Is that production? I kind of forget where that is. That's science? Yeah. Maybe a harvest bot. I'm missing a CPU core, but we'll get it eventually. We'll have a CPU core. Vivian will be on that in no time. She is max on whatever it is assembling that particular skill. A harvest bot would not be a bad idea. That'll save the guys a lot of time going out doing mining and things like that. So I would like to see that guy right over here in my little bot control center. Are we actually out of electronics? No, we've got 34 of them. What do you think? Oh, it's the CPU core. It's a very similar icon. Okay. Yeah, so we're out of CPU cores. Again, that's fine. Vivian's working on it literally right now, right? Right? Yeah, you're working on that right now. They do take a while, though. I wonder if I should get up a second assembly bench and have a couple of people working on that. Jack, what are you butchering? Is it the Ulfin? Yep, sure is. Actually, you know where I need a gate is right here. I didn't put a gate in here so they can get in and out of this a little more easily. I think just a metal gate will be fine for this. And you know what? Actually do have it face that way. That's a pretty good idea. That way it won't block anything, opening it in and out. At least that's what I'm hoping. Where are we at here? We've got almost all of this done. It looks like we have all of the materials in here. Just kind of waiting for someone to peel over and start building it. There's my silicone right there. Yeah, that's going to be plenty of silicone. What is the rate on that? How much am I getting? I'm going to get 400 out of this when this field is harvestable. And let's build some copies of these here and build another copy of that over here. Okay, just keep the power coming. How are we actually doing on power these days? We're up 760. Of course, it is the middle of the day, so the solar is working. Should also get back on the idea of doing that solar roof. I keep saying I'm going to do that, and then I never actually do it. And put a solar roof maybe right here. Remind me what that is. What that is going to take. Is that under actually? That's actually roofing, isn't it? So roof, solar roof. Okay, silicone and carbon nanotubes. That's actually not that bad. Not that bad at all. Can I... If I said this, and then we found, oh god, somewhere in here, the roof. Wait, that's technically a ceiling, isn't it? Show me this. What do you call that? Wooden plank ceiling. Okay. So if I said this bit and then wooden plank ceiling, probably not that much. That seems like an extreme amount there. How about we just took some of it? Yeah, 12 wooden plank ceilings. Can I convert those into anything at all? No, I cannot. How do I put... I always get a little fuzzy with the multiple level building. If I want to put like I want to put a solar roof right here. Requires very strong base. Bricks, carbon, concrete, or metal. And this is mostly made out of wood. The bottom is concrete, but the top not as much. Okay, so I'd have to convert all of that into concrete, which is actually reasonable. I've got 813 concrete. So can I said that, what have you got here? Do you have enough things? Concrete wall. No, I want the concrete wall, not I want the wooden wall to be not oh, this is going to get complicated. Just select them individually. It's just going to go a little bit faster if you do that. So that, and that. And then, oh, this is going to be a little tricky to get in here. That one, that one, that one, that one, and that one. Okay, all of those I would like converted to concrete, please. Did I actually mean concrete? Was I hallucinating that? Was concrete one of the things that I'm allowed to do here? So show me concrete. Yes, okay, good. Yep, this is an acceptable material for that. Okay, where are we at on my thingamajiggies over here? Yeah, okay, the towers aren't up, but everything else is. We could go ahead and close that gate if we wanted to, guys. Maybe just don't have everyone walking in. I'll tell you, I wouldn't mind finding one of the nests that I need to exploit, although I have enough carbon nanotubes right now. We're running pretty low. We're going through them very, very quickly. I don't know, because I haven't played this in ages, if there's a way to look at some sort of map to say, here's where the nests are. Because I know there's several on the map, and I'm pretty sure we haven't taken out all of them yet. I would love to know where another one is so I can go kill everything that lives there. Found one! I mean, it's 8 trillion miles away from our house, but it exists. Yeah, there we are. There's my hayfield. Okay, Vivian, I know you're busy crafting things right now, but let's go on a little adventure. So get in your mech, and then, again, who owns the other big one? That is, you show me Carter. Carter, get in the mech. Okay, we're going to go on a little bit of an adventure. I know this is taking Vivian away from crafting, which is what I really need her to be doing right now, what with the whole electronic stuff that we need, but I'm also going to need a lot of carbon nanotubes. We may as well just go destroy this nest. Okay, so you guys, team up there. And we're going way over here. In the meantime, my towers are up, my gate is done and closed. This is going to be done very, very soon. We making any moves on transforming to concrete here? Not yet. Oh, we've done surgery bots. Yeah, just a basic giant surgery bed. Neat. Good. I might think about doing like some sort of vague hospital. Toxic ash, that's less good. That is definitely less good. We'll survive it though. It's not really as bad as it sounds. Where's the gang? Yeah, there they are. Carter and Vivian just marching off here. Yeah, Jack's breathing in a little toxic ash there. You're gonna be fine, man. It's not really as bad as it seems. You'll go inside, you'll heal up, it'll all be gorgeous. Ooh, also there's stuff over here too. That is so in the middle of nowhere. That's where those harvest bots are gonna come in handy. They'll go do that. It'll save the gang having to walk halfway across the map to do this. Where are you guys at? Yep, just kind of moving through the forest there. Edmund's going to have a meltdown. He's always going to have a meltdown. Actually, it's Ken. Ken's always having a meltdown. But we gave Ken a lucky charm, and he seems like much happier about life right now. All right, Vivian, I'm going to give you kind of first dibs on this, and then Carter's going to help out. So why don't you barrage this area here, and then Carter, you also barrage like this area as they start to come in. Oh, this is going to be fun. We're going to love this. This is going to be great. There's another barrage. A whole bunch of them are dead. Insufficient storage space for what? Some hay. That's fine. That's okay. We've got a zillion pieces of hay. I don't really care if we run out of room for hay. Yeah, these guys are not going to last long. They're just getting torn to shreds by the 2 mechs. There's one more way up there, guys. If you want to get in there and get that, it might actually be injured to the point where it can't walk towards us and try and murder us. So why don't we walk towards it and try and murder it? And just kind of get into range there. Actually, you know what? The barrage is up and ready. Just nuke them. Just fire a rocket at them. We're not even going to bother going in there. Yeah, I think that mostly solved our problem. You're going to bleed to death momentarily, but just to save time, I'm going to shoot you in the face. There you go. Vivian even got better at combat with that. Okay, those guys seem to be all set. That nest is cleared out. So let's start the long walk home. Oh, somewhere along the way, they made my harvest bot. We must have gotten an extra CPU core from Vivian. Okay, what is it actually doing at this point? I'm going to assume mining. So where is harvest bot 1? Nope, you're doing some harvesting. You are, in fact, harvesting, being a harvest bot. Great, we're getting some of the beef berries in. That'll all be food that we can have. And there we go, my butler bot is probably grabbing some food to cook some food, thus saving my own colonists the time and effort of doing it. Carter's down. Carter's taking a nap. You know what? That's okay, man. It is toxic ash, just so, don't breathe very heavily. Also, should probably go and get all of these things. So, nest formation, mine that. Thank you very much. That is going to take forever. Whoever's going to do that, whether it's the harvest bot or Ken loves doing things like that. He whines about it later, but he loves doing it. Then that's going to take them ages to go back and forth. I wonder if there's a way, and I'm not really going to care too much to put effort into finding out. I wonder if there's a way for them to say, go mine it, but then just leave it there. Mine as much as you can until you get too tired or too hungry or whatever, and then come back. And then the drones could go and get the stuff. That'd be real handy, because the drones fly real fast. They can be back and forth in no time. And they're not going to run into any problems because they're up in the air. Vivian's just pulling into town here, leaving Carter far behind. Vivian, you can just go about your business there. Hey, Carter, you still having a nap? Yeah, you're kind of still having a nap, aren't you? It's just that you've left your mech behind, and that is so not okay. Where did you put there? It's way over here, man. Yeah, I need you to go operate that, because we're not leaving it out in the field. I don't care how sleepy you are. No, Carter's just refusing. Carter's like, nah, I'm not going to go get it, dude. I'm going to go get something to eat. Then I'm probably going to take a nap. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe next week I'll go get my mech. You better not come whining to me when the bugs come, Carter. And then you're like, oh boy, I wish I had a mech. I wish I hadn't decided to take a nap instead of bringing my mech home. Ooh, 9 electronics we just scavenged. That is awesome. That'll come in very, very handy. Where are we at on electronics? 36. Okay. That's not what I need to build my relay thing, and I need more than that. But not bad. AI Core 0 and Mech Core 0, obviously. Fabricator Matrix 2. I could make some kind of fancy machine if I felt like it, but I don't know how much I feel like it. Having to think about putting some vague kind of medical center together with my brand new hospital bed, but at the same time, I've got a lot on their plate right now. I think I'm just going to focus on what we're doing. Hey, Carter, now that you're up, do you think you can go get your mech? Because, again, it is sitting out in the middle of a field. Could you please go operate that? We've done insect fats. All right, I think I've got like a press or something I need to put in for that. That would do well up in my sort of production-y room up here that we've got. Carter? Oh, you're in pause mode. Sorry, Carter. Okay, they're getting the cement walls reconstructed here, so I might be able to do something with those solar roofs. What was my other idea? Oh, yeah, production. I have some kind of like oil press. Let's get that out of wood and pop that, say... Yeah, that looks like a perfectly good spot there. I don't know how much I need insect fats, but we'll make them. I've got plenty of dead insects. Now, Carter, I don't want to hear any whining this time about I'm hungry, I'm tired, I'm breathing in toxic ash, I'm going to die at any moment, I'm very, very old, I have many health problems. I don't want to hear any of that whining. I want you to get in your mech and rock that thing home. And just in time, too, because we've got aggressive animals over there. Okay, that's going to be kind of a non-event, isn't it? I bet you Vivian could handle this one by herself. That might be an idea right there. You know what? We're going to be a little proactive on this one. Vivian's asleep. I hate to wake you up, but at the same time, I would prefer we didn't get murdered. I mean, that's just a perfect spot for a barrage. Shooting star, that's fine. We may look at that. I may send Maki out on a bit of an adventure. That's still the hay, isn't it? Yeah, I don't really care about the hay. If the hay goes bad, that's totally fine. I've got lots and lots of hay. I have 2,000 units of hay. I think we're okay for hay. No, Carter didn't quite make it. He's going to have another nap. It is very, very far away. I should probably really look into those like sleeping bag things that we can make, that I know for a fact we can make, and I never ever end up using them because I don't care that much, but now it's becoming a little more obvious that I should probably be doing that. Where is that? It's not the tailoring bench. I actually might not have researched that. That might be a research thing that I need to get down with. So show me research. Yeah, I kind of forget what that is. I know there's a thing where we can give them, might not be sleeping bags. I might be hallucinating that. I might be thinking I'm playing RimWorld, which is entirely possible. I often am. I just sort of casually through my day think I'm playing RimWorld, and I'm not. It's a problem when I go to work. But yeah, I'm going to have a think, because they're going very, very, very far away. Very far away to do any of these things. Carter's going to bed. He still hasn't made them. It's been like 2 days he hasn't got that mech home yet. And Carter's going to have a meltdown right on top of that. Okay, you're going on a food binge. That's okay. That's an acceptable response to many situations. In fact, virtually any time is right for having a food binge. I have no problem with that. And those animals are over there. They're not attacking yet, but they will reasonably soon. I'm just kind of waiting for people to rest up a little bit so we don't have a Carter issue where they go out to fight and then they fall asleep. Nope, too late. Okay, Vivian, you got to get in the mech. Where did I actually put your mech? There you go. So operate that. And then Edmund, you've got the mini mech, right? Yeah, Edmund's got the mini mech. Go ahead and operate that. And then Jack, let's get you in a tower, and Ken in a tower. And then we'll also have the turrets here because they'll be in range of the motion sensor. Maki, you can kind of sit this one out right now. Oh, who was way up there? It was Ken. Ken, what were you doing? Oh, Ken's not even going to make it to the fight. Ken's not even getting anywhere near the fight. That's fine. The mechs will largely be able to handle this. Vivian, are you, like, on board yet? If you could kind of get on board a little bit quicker, that'd be good. Where's Jack? Jack's moving. Okay, that's cool. Didn't really have the team placed very well for this. Ken, you're kind of going to walk right through this, which is, less than ideal. Why don't you come over here, just so you don't attract their attention? Jack's getting in line. Okay, good. Maki, you know how I said you're going to sit this one out? Yeah, you're not, because I need all hands on deck because Ken's not here. Vivian. Okay, Vivian. Vivian. Come over here. And actually, can you get a barrage right from where you are right now? Yeah, you totally can. I know this is going to destroy the silicone fields, but, needs must, as they say. Needs must. Jack's in. Jack's having a good time. There goes the barrage. That'll deal with many of my issues. And let's put Vivian over here. Edmund, you're all lined up. Why don't you come, right... Can you kind of squeeze in there? Can you get in there at all? Yes, but you got to kind of go for a long walk to do it. That's not ideal. Wait, Jack's already been injured? Where's Jack? How did you get injured? Stop being injured. Don't be injured with things. Vivian, why don't you do your big leap right over here, and we can kind of sort of flank them a little bit, because you're going to be pretty resistant to damage here. Just shoot everything you see, kid. Edmund, you can't... Actually, you can leap, but you're much more vulnerable. The turrets are doing the best they can, but we're not actually in a great position over here. Edmund, Edmund, if you could kind of focus over here, because that turret is going to go down sooner rather than later. And then focus on this one, please. Where is Ken in all of this? Wow, Ken, you were really out of position, weren't you? Carter's just eating. Carter's just eating his feelings away. I get it, Carter. I understand those things. I really do. Vivian's doing great. The turrets are doing okay. Jack's doing okay. Maki's doing what Maki can do as best as possible. One of the turrets went down. Okay, that's fair. I see what we're doing there. We still have a lot of them. This was not our shining moment here. I really did not have the team in place to do this. Vivian, have you got a barrage ready? Yes, you do. How about you barrage... I'm trying to do this without hitting our own walls. But barrage that, because Edmund's taken some heat over here. This should back them off a little bit. Okay, Maki has done pretty much what she needs to do over here. Vivian... Jack. Vivian, concentrate on these guys, because the turret... I don't think the turret can hit them from there. So concentrate on those ones, and just take some of these small guys out. Yeah, no. Don't walk over there. Just, no. Stop. Just find something to shoot. Shoot that thing, all right? And then shoot that thing, okay? Vivian's already up in combat. More time she spends in the mech, the better she's doing. How many do we have left? 2. Okay, 2's a good number. I like the number 2. And I like the number 1 even better. Where is it? Where do you think it is? Oh, is it that little guy down there? Oh, okay. Vivian, just kind of swing over here if you could. You're a little tiny bit out of range. And just shoot that thing. Yeah, shoot that. You in range yet? Oh, you're in pause mode. I'm sorry, Vivian. Yeah, move over here. And Ken's down. Ken's down. Ken's fainted again. Okay. Everybody's off duty. So undraft everybody. I know we're leaving the mechs outside, but, you know, let's just get everyone kind of back to normal here. And seeing as I just killed a bunch of insects, we may as well make some animal fats out of insect meat, right? Do it until we have, say, 50? Sure, 50. That sounds like a perfectly reasonable number there. And then go ahead and butcher a bunch of these guys. I don't really need a lot, but sure, butcher those ones, maybe some of the bigger ones down here. Yeah, the Scissorhand Demolishers, great band name. Now, is anyone actually dying at this point in time? No. No. A little bit. Yeah, a little bit dying. A little bit dying there. Should have made that hospital bed. No, you're being tended to. Okay, yep, Edmund came in and did a little bit of healing on you. You're fine, and you're all fine. Great, good. I've got a lot of stuff to be repairing in the near future, but in the meantime, I'm going to put up a couple of places for turrets over here. So I've got plenty of concrete. I may as well use that. Let's get that to live maybe here-ish, like that. And then, I know I don't need the stairs. I just like having the stairs. Now, you say that, Dave. Make sure you leave enough room for the thing that you're trying to make here. You know, the giant thing that you're trying to make. That'd be handy, wouldn't it? If I put that there, is that in the way of the gate? It doesn't actually say it is. Give that a shot. Now, if I do that, does that still leave me room to do my thing? Yes, it does. Yeah, that should be plenty of room there. Okay, that's a giant thing. I don't even know what it does. It just does something. We're also going to need power in here, so let's just start to get that process under control. So how about one of these to, say, here, and then another one. I know I like having them in straight lines, but I don't think that's really going to cut it here. One over there, and then can I get one to stretch? Not quite. Over, put it there, and then put another one over there. All right, Vivian, let's get the mechs inside, please. Where did the other one go? Did we? Yeah, Carter. Carter, you know what? You've had a really long nap. Can you go get your mech, please? And I assume Edmonds is still inside. Where did we leave that? Yeah, right down there. That's fine. I just like having them inside the walls. I know your skills are improving, Vivian. You're like two points better at shooting since you got your mech. All right, Vivian, you can go back to work. And Carter, could you bring that sort of right over here, please? Try not to nap while you're doing this, if you could. Now, mildly concerning, because the wind turbines are not doing very much, we're now starting to lose power. We've got a lot of battery power. It may last through the night, it may not. But we're still not generating enough power. I've had this monologue before, but I don't know why there's less wind in the summer. Because I've experienced summer. Several of them, in fact. More than a few. There's plenty of wind in the summer. But that seems to be a sort of vague mechanic here in Stranded Alien Dawn, that summertime rolls around, there's just somehow less wind. And then in the winter, there's like tons of wind. Now, admittedly, it is... there is a lot of wind in the winter. That's what makes it super, super cold. But there's wind all year round. And the silicone field is coming in too. Good. That's what we're going to need to make all of those electronics that I'm going to need very, very soon. This is all getting up and running. And I think what I'm going to do is just go ahead and be bold about this and slap this puppy down. Ooh, that power pole. It's kind of right where I don't want it to be. Cancel this. Yep. And I'll figure out power in a sec. But for right now, let's just cancel those two. And then put this guy back over here. Yeah, I want it to be slightly away from the gate for reasons that I don't adequately understand. So right now, I've got some of the things I need, but not all of them. Slap it down. Let's see what happens. And Maki, you're doing pretty good. Why don't you go out on another expedition for no particular reason other than to maybe find some things. Yeah, go to spaceship debris. Send you out on that. I know I should be sending someone with a higher physical skill, but I know Maki has also found the one thing that I told her to find. But hey, she might find something else. Might be a tree. Might be a dog. Off you go, Maki. And that is probably an excellent place to call it on Stranded Alien Dawn for today. Guys, do please keep the comments coming in. Let me know what you're thinking of this. And hey, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. And if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. See more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. But maybe we close the door during a zombie apocalypse, Cinnamon, huh? It's just basic security technique. If the door is closed, Cinnamon, the zombies are going to have to work harder to get in. What you've done is put up a big sign on the top of your roof here that says, "Hey zombies, this way for food." All right, is there an actual fire, or are you just telling me that fire is a thing that exists? Because I'm very familiar with that. Fire loves me, and it wants to be near me at all times. And I'm pretty sure they're trying to beat him to death with a baguette, which is less effective than you might commonly think it would be. I have created epic fruitcake. Those words have never been uttered in the entirety of human history. That sentence has never come together. I have made epic fruitcake.